Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all getting ready for Christmas? Okay, yeah. I had two. Well, I had a dream within a dream, but the first dream it was so funny. But it was just so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. Like I'm sitting here just watching and laughing. Like it was just so funny to me. And then it went to another dream. And the other dream, it seemed like everybody from my past was just popping up from the past. Mm-mm. God said access denied to anybody that was in my past, you cannot just pop back up. Access denied. That door is shut. It is not opening back up. God told me to go forward. New beginning. New people, new beginning. He finna bring new people, new beginning. Anything from the past, no. None of that. Like, I don't want to know what's going on. I don't want to know how life been treating you. Like, I don't want to know nothing. All I'm doing is trying to do is go forward with myself. Go forward with myself. Because people from the past, all they going to do is pop up and bring you back down. All they doing, what good going to come out of this? I'm just asking. Like, realistically, like, what good is going to come out of this? Nothing. So, with me knowing this, yes, with me all having knowledge to know this, y'all, I want nothing from my past popping up. It's a reason why the past is the past. And it's no good going to come out the past from the past. It's good in the future. It's good for what God got ahead. It's good for the new beginnings. This is good. We walking into the promised land. I'm not going back to the wilderness. I'm going forward into the promised land. I'm out the wilderness. I'm not finna walk back into the wilderness and I just came out of it, y'all. So I had a dream about all these people from my past. Oh, I miss you. No. No. Access denied. The door is shut. The door is shut. Access denied. It ain't none of that. Everything from the past in the wilderness, it can stay in the wilderness, in the past. You know, I'm going to the promised land. 2025, I'm walking into the promised land. And I'm not carrying no baggage, none of that with me. Nothing from the past is coming with me in 2025. None of that. Period. I don't want to start acting up out here. Like, let me do what I do. Let me move how I move. You go on with your life. Boom. I hope you enjoy whatever life you got going on. I could care less about what you got going on. I do not want to follow back up and see what's been going on over the years and play catch up. None of that. I'm not trying to do none of that with nobody. If I don't know, if God ain't told me about it, I don't want to know. If God ain't kind to me and told me about what's going on, I don't want to know. I'm not interested. Find somebody that's interested in what you got going on and what you doing and how you trying to find somebody that's really interested in that and do that with them. But if you in my past, you not supposed to be a part of my future. Ain't nothing from my past gonna be a part of my future. That's why the door is shut. That's why access denied. That's why it's set up like this to these people from the past. But I'm like, will y'all get the picture? Because, yeah, I'm really trying to be on my best behavior out here, y'all. Like, I really am. Y'all might think I'm just like, you know what? You can't get the devil a foot. Like, you can't get the devil a foot in the door because he going to come through the whole door. Like, you can't get the devil, what they say, you can't get the devil a crack because he going to bust through the whole door. Okay. So, just like I'm doing, a lot of y'all going to have to put y'all foot down. Set boundaries. No is no. Do not open that door back up. You're going to have to be stern. When you're dealing with the enemy, when you're dealing with these demons, when you're dealing with these people that come to kill, steal, destroy, you're going to have to be very stern out here. Period. Like, it ain't no hee ha ha. Ain't none of that. So, God showed me people popping up from my past, and I was just like, when they were touching me, like, ooh, I miss you, ooh, this, ooh. I was like, ooh, that's how I was vision, y'all. I was just like cringed. Like, I really was. I'm watching myself like, no, ain't none of that. But these people, some people, they just won't let go. And God's showing me this. Like, these people, they refuse. Like, I'm like, God, will y'all go forward with y'allself? Go find somebody that's really interested in what you got going on with your life, because I'm not interested in what you got going on with your life. Like, I'm not interested in none of that. Find somebody that is, though. It's somebody for everybody. I'm not for it. I can't do it. You are not for me. I am not for you. God already told me this. God sending who is for me, and God is sending who is for you, and you is not for me, and I am not for you. To you peoples. The past is the past. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward. What's the problem? Go forward. Okay. So he showed me this. And yeah. And I'm walking into the promised land. Like, I'm not finna go back to no wilderness. Not at all. Nah, ain't nobody finna drag me back to no wilderness where everything I've been through. So, I see that. But the fun part is vision. I dreamed that me and all my kids were working. Like, even the babies. That was the funny part. The babies working. So, I'm in the vision with my kids. And the vision, we like in this warehouse. And the vision, I don't know if I lied for them to work. Like, it was like, how y'all even working? Like, my young kids, they working, getting money, contributing to the family. Like, the babies. I'm like, ain't no way they working. So then at a certain point, I'm like, I'm gonna end up losing my job because these kids, they underage. Like, how is they working underage like this, getting money like I'm getting money? My baby girls. Like, it was funny watching them. Cause in the dream, they was younger than the age they are now. Like, they could have been like 3-4 years old, working, getting money, young. So God just said it's gonna be abundance with my 2 younger kids. And I told you it's big things I'm planning for them. So I see them getting money. And in the vision, they getting money. And the dream, it's funny watching them because I'm like, you know how the role is reversed. I'm gonna say it like that. The role is reversed, y'all. And so, the parents used to be the provider, but God is putting the blessings and the promises in the kids. So the kids is the one sustaining the family. The kids is the one doing it. You remember in the Bible, and the children of Israel, and the ancestors couldn't go into the promised land, but the kids could. Like, they was the ones that had all the promise. They was the ones that walked into the promised land. That's kind of how it is now. Like, the kids are the one that's getting the money. Cause in the dream, my kids was, even the babies, like, they could have been like 2-3 years old, working. I'm like, how they even know what to do? And it got funny. Like, it got so funny watching them. And then at a certain point, I'm like, dang, shoot, if they working, I started looking at myself like, dang, they might have to stop working. Because maybe they ain't supposed to be working this young. They get money real young. So God just saying, like, it's an abundance of stuff with the kids, even with my kids, like my young kids. Like, they gonna be bringing in money, getting money, doing stuff like that. But the promises is in the kids, y'all. The blessings and what God given us is handed down to our generation, to our kids. We not like we worked hard so our kids can walk into the promised land. Like, we slaved for our kids to be able to do what they need to do to get money to be able to break the generational curses. Like, we the ones that had to go through and do all that, and now they walking into all that. But them children of Israel, they was a stiff-necked people now. I'ma say that. That generation, the generation behind me, a stiff-necked people. Yeah, but God made promises to their ancestors, and that's the only thing that kept them protected, was the protection, was the promises He had already promised to their ancestors. Because these kids, the children of Israel, they was a stiff-necked people doing any and everything. Yeah, they constantly were making God mad. Yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all go without the 2 quick visions I had. My daughter said people been popping up. I told her I think it's spiritual, with people from the past just feeling like they could just pop back up. And access denied out here. Like, it's really access denied. Like, you ain't gonna, okay, all that ain't working out, and then you want to come back. No, it don't work like that. Like, the door is shut. But my daughter, she been telling me the same thing. And I would tell her my vision, I'm like, I see all these people from the past popping up. Just popping back up. And she said, Mama. And she said, Mama. She said, she would tell me somebody had recently had called her from a long time ago, just out of nowhere, just out the blue, just like, she said they said something. And She like, Mama, they're just so childish, these people. She said, these people like 30 years old, talking like they like 12. But let me stop. But I was just telling her my vision. And I told her I think it's spiritual that people, like, you finna walk into the promised land. So you got all these people, and Satan got people on assignments that just gonna be popping back up into people's lives that don't have no purpose in these people's lives, just popping back up just to stop what God got going on. Because Satan hate for us to see the goodness of God. But it's gonna be a lot of people from the past popping back up, y'all. Y'all beware. Beware. People from the past popping back up, access denied. Set the boundaries. You're going to be in worse condition dealing with the people than you was before when you left. It's going to be worse. The spirit and the demons on these people is worse than it was before. You know, the Bible talk about the 7 times 7. When they leave, they can't find peace. And then when they come back, it's worse. Okay, that's what it's going to be. So, I'm going to talk to y'all later. So, that's what you're going to be dealing with. So you're going to have these people, they been wondering. They ain't got no peace. See, you was their peace. See, me, I bring a spirit of peace around. So when people around me, it's just a spirit. It's just a peace come around people. Like, people just get the peace off of me. And they go out there and they ain't got no peace. And then they want to come back to my energy, my peace that I got on me. No. You ain't finna disturb my peace. To these people from my past, you was not finna disturb my peace out here. No. And I'm being nice about this. And I ain't trying to go to the other side right now. Like, I ain't really trying to flip it on the other end of the spectrum. I'm trying to be real respectful right now. But it can get real ugly real quick, just like with that mama bear. My mama bear dream. It gonna get real ugly real quick. Leave me alone. To people from my past, just leave me alone. But then God said vengeance is his. So I don't think God gonna let nobody get too close, no way. Somebody try to get too close, everything wrong gonna be going on in their life. They can't get close to me. They can't do that. That's illegal. Like, in the spiritual realm, it's illegal. Like, you can't just do what you want to do. Like, you ain't got access. Like, you ain't got clearance to even be around me. God said access denied. So God said access denied, and you trying to muzzle your way back around, you're gonna have all kind of problems coming your way, because you crossing, you illegally crossing into a territory that you don't even supposed to be in right now. To you people from my past. You in the past for a reason. Let me stop. Because my daughter, when I was telling her about that, and she was just paying attention, and she started screaming. I was like, oh, girl. She like, Mama, PTSD. When I said people from my past, she just started screaming PTSD. So I don't know what I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. For what? So, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all enjoy my day. But God, he's putting the promises in the kids. And the kids is going to be the money makers. And they're going to be the ones getting money and supporting the families. And the role is going to be kind of shifted in reverse a little bit, because the promises is in the kids. The promises is in the kids. But even with that being said and done, the parents still got an authority. Still respect your parents. Your parents don't lose authority just because you out, because God bless your generation to be the one that out to get the money and get the promises that he got, that he promised me is going through my kids. God said, yeah, I'm bless you, but my blessing going through my kids, that don't mean you lose respect for me as your mama in this process. Yeah, get your mama money, but I'm still your mama. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. That's what it is. Even with my young kids, I seen them, they were going to be, I just seen the kids, they were working. Get money. And it got funny. I guess it's funny because I roll like our mind is just programmed that you the adult, you supposed to do this, you supposed to do that. But then you got the kids that's sustaining the whole family. They're breaking the generational curses, y'all. So I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all enjoy y'all day.